Crispy boy season is year-round for me. I love Pilsners, lagers, Helles beers, everything crispy. I'm about it. So I figured though it was time to brew a Munich Helles, and we did, and it is probably the best beer that I have brewed. Absolutely love it. Everybody I shared it with loved it. I'm not bragging. I'm just actually really happy with how well the actual beer turned out. I wasn't quite sure at first during every phase. I only let it lager for about a week, and then I was like taking samples, and I didn't really like it. So then I decided I'm not going to touch it for like another month. And then it turned out great, and I love it. So I'm really happy to share this recipe with you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. So let's get right into this. The batch volume is going to be 6 gallons with a 60-minute boil time. And we are going to be using 90.9% Pilsen malt, 4.6% Munich light malt, and 4.6% Vienna malt. And that translates to 10 pounds of Pilsen malt and 8 ounces each of Munich light and Vienna malt for an original gravity target of 1.049. So just a teeny tiny bit over the profile target in Brewfather. If you're not using Brewfather, I highly recommend it. I love it. It's a sick software. So for the water, we're going to be using RO water with 4.88 gallons of mash water. And for the sparge, it's going to be 3.41 gallons. Total water is going to be 8.29 gallons with a boil volume of 7.32 gallons and a pre-boil gravity of 1.044. And all the water additions will be in the description below, as well as a link to the recipe in Brewfather so that you can add it to your account profile if you so wish to. I also went ahead and did a decoction mash for the first time, and I think it turned out really well. A decoction mash is a step mash that is performed by removing a portion of the mash, boiling it, and returning it to the main mash. So you take about a third of the mash, boil it for about 15 plus minutes, or at least 15 minimum, and then pouring it back into the mash and then raising that temperature. And if you don't want to do decoction mash, then you can just boil it or mash it for 60 minutes at 149 degrees. For the hops, we're going Hallertauer Mittelfruh, and then we're going to be going Spalt as well. So for the whole hop additions, we have 4 additions, and we're going to be using only 2.5 ounces. So for the first addition at 60 minutes, we're going to be adding 1 ounce of Hallertauer, and then at 30 minutes, a half ounce of Spalt, another half ounce of Spalt at 10 minutes, and another half ounce of Spalt at 5 minutes. And that is a target of 20 IBUs. For the other additions, we'll be adding in a Whirlflock tablet and then the yeast nutrients at 10 minutes into the boil as well. For the yeast, I used the LalBrew Diamond Lager yeast, 2 packages of that. I definitely will be using a different yeast strain in the future. And then for fermentation, we're going to be fermenting it at 53 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, we have some nice foam on top, nice crisp looking beer. I mean, it was really good. The flavor was there. nice malty flavor from the grain, and then it's just nice, crisp, and refreshing. It has been a really enjoyable beer. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and if you didn't like it, you can thumbs down it. It's all good. And then we will see you again next time. Cheers.